This is not a croissant. It's a sourdough loaf that tastes like one. Start with some room temperature water, and we're going to add this to our active starter. I've got 100 grams of my active starter here, and we're going to mix it through. Now you can use one of these mixing contraptions. After a while, you just give up and just use your hands. It's the best way, seriously. Now we keep mixing until there is no dry flour left. It's going to look messy, sticky, but that's exactly what you want. Once the dough is mixed, cover it, let it rest for a while. Now, this is where we get dangerous. Cold butter folded through the dough again and again and again. This is what's going to give you that croissant style layers. Now we stretch and fold. Wet hands, fold the butter into the dough. Lovely. After you've done the fold, put it back in the fridge to keep the butter and dough nice and cold. And we fold again. We do this every 30 minutes for 2 hours. Once you've done your 4 folds, give it time to rest. This is where the magic really happens. Now it's the time to shape. This is the tricky part and takes a bit of practice. Tip your dough onto a lightly floured bench, let it rest for about 10 minutes, then stretch it out into a square, fold from the top down, bring both sides into the center, and then roll it up from the bottom. You can use your scraper if it starts to stick, and what you're really trying to do here is build a bit of tension on the surface. That's the key. Dust it with a bit of flour and into the fridge overnight. Into the fridge until tomorrow morning when we bake. That's it. Next morning, this is what you get. Onto a baking sheet. Then we score it with a sharp blade. You can go with whatever design you want. I'm not very artistic when it comes to my sourdough techniques just yet. Into the Dutch oven, 220 degrees, lid on for 20 minutes, then take the lid off and bake for another 25 to 30 minutes until golden. Wow, look at that. Fresh out of the oven, still steaming, crispy on the outside, soft and buttery on the inside.